This video presentation is on vitamin B9, also known as folate or folic acid, where the bioactive form of this vitamin is methylfolate. Like all B vitamins, vitamin B9 is water-soluble, consistent with its many hydrophilic functional groups. There are many forms of folate, which consists of 3 distinct parts, shown here in black, red, and blue. The structure of folic acid, also known as folate, is shown, whereas the bioactive form 5-methylfolate is modified to have a methyl group attached at the N5 position on the blue ring system. This vitamin is essential, meaning we cannot produce it in our bodies, and the recommended daily allowance for this vitamin is 400 micrograms. Legumes are a very rich source of folate, with 1 cup of cooked lentils providing about 90% of the recommended daily allowance. The Latin word folium, from which folic acid is derived, means leaf, which also reminds us that green leafy vegetables are very rich in folate. So why do we need vitamin B9? What does it do in our body? Its main purpose is to serve as a methyl group donor. This has important roles in DNA synthesis, especially the synthesis of the DTTP or T building block from UTP. Another important methyl transfer process involves the methylation of vitamin B12, cobalamin, to generate the bioactive form methylcobalamin, which plays a critical role in converting homocysteine to the amino acid methionine, which is just a methylated version of homocysteine. This is important as elevated homocysteine levels are pro-inflammatory and known to impact cardiovascular health. Methylfolate also plays a critical role in neural tube formation in utero, which has prompted 62 countries as of December 2018 to mandate food fortification with folic acid. A deficiency in folate can cause a wide variety of symptoms, some of them being difficult to characterize or diagnose. Folate is important for the proper synthesis of red blood cells, and a folate deficiency can lead to enlarged red blood cells called megaloblasts, which are more susceptible to lysis, which leads to anemia. Most notably, folate deficiency can lead to neural tube defects, which can have severe complications including spina bifida, where the spinal cord develops outside the body, anencephaly, where a baby is born with an underdeveloped brain and incomplete skull, and encephalocele, where a baby is born with the sac-like protrusion of the brain and the membranes that cover it through protrusions in the skull. Lastly, one of several SNPs in the MTHFR genes, which are responsible for the conversion of folic acid to methylfolate, can simulate folate deficiency and simultaneously folic acid toxicity. In summary, vitamin B9, which is folic acid, must be converted to the bioactive form methylfolate for biological function. It is an essential nutrient, meaning we must obtain it from our diet, either through enriched foods such as legumes and leafy greens or via supplementation. This vitamin functions as a methyl group donor, which has a host of important biological functions, including DNA replication, neural tube formation, and the elimination of the pro-inflammatory molecule homocysteine. Deficiency in vitamin B9 can cause anemia, neural tube defects in a growing fetus, and can be simulated by some MTHFR SNPs that interfere with the conversion of folic acid to methylfolate.